Hello everyone, welcome to my next video. Today we are discussing about the topic evaporation. What is evaporation? The statement is like that. The process during which a liquid changes into its gaseous state at any temperature below its boiling point, that is called as evaporation. That means liquid state is converted into gaseous state at below the boiling temperature. That is very important. At below the boiling temperature, that is called as evaporation. So in this case, mainly we have to dealing with two terms, boiling and evaporation. Boiling is also the same. Liquid is converted into vapor. Evaporation is also the same process. Liquid is converted into vapor. The difference is that the boiling is happening up to the boiling point onwards. But in the case of evaporation, that will be happen below the boiling point. Below the boiling point, evaporation, the boiling point onwards, above the boiling points that are boiling. I hope you can understand the difference. Boiling and evaporation both are the changes from liquid state to gaseous state. Boiling is happening at the boiling point onwards, but evaporation is happening below the boiling point. Okay, then how it will be happen? I just consider a beaker filled with water. Okay, I have a beaker filled with water. You know, each and every elements are made up of molecules and atoms. Similarly, this water contents also have a molecules and atoms are arranged like that. Okay. Okay. So these two atoms, in between these two atoms have a attraction in between them. Okay, the attraction in between two atoms or attraction in between two molecules, it is called as intermolecular force of attraction. Intermolecular force of attraction. Intermolecular force of attraction. Okay. Normally the liquids are like that. They have a atoms arrangements, molecule arrangement. They have an intermolecular force of attraction in between them. So we have to provide some heat here. Heat. We have to provide heat. That means we have to provide temperature. Have to provide temperature. Maybe we have to provide temperature. The water content to get some energy. Am I right? The water content gets some energy. Otherwise get some temperature. That's the reason the molecules movement is increased. So we should provide some heat, otherwise temperature, the molecules attain some energy. That's the reason the movement of the molecule increased. Any body they have a movement, which energy is there? Yes, kinetic energy is there. So kinetic energy increases. The molecule's kinetic energy increases. The molecule kinetic energy increased inside of the beaker. That's the reason the molecules will be increase the movement and some of the collisions will be happen. Some of the collisions will be happen. Whenever the collisions, depends on this collision, sometimes this intermolecular force of attraction will be break. What is the meaning? The liquid condition will be changed slightly and the molecules have more freely to move. What is the meaning is that the liquid is slightly changes into gas. I hope you can understand this well. I repeat once more, I am considering a water-filled beaker. The water means it have molecules and atoms. In between the atoms and molecules, they have an attraction between them. That is called as intermolecular force of attraction. Okay, we should provide some heat. Otherwise, we should provide some temperature. Heat means temperature. The molecules attain energy. So molecules attain energy means the molecule have a tendency to move little more freely, increase the movement. Whenever the movement is increased, that molecules attain kinetic energy. Whenever the movement is there, kinetic energy is present there. Am I right? Yes. So kinetic energy should increases. Kinetic energy increases means the molecule freely to move inside the beaker. So it attain energy. It helps to break up the intermolecular force of attraction. So the liquid state break down the intermolecular force of attraction means the atoms and molecules capable to free move. Don't just like a liquid is changes like a vapor. That means that point onwards the liquid changes into vapor. That is our evaporation. So in the case of evaporation, we are providing this temperature. That temperature is below the boiling point. Below the boiling point. So that condition is called as evaporation. Maybe we have to provide that temperature above the boiling point, that is boiling. Liquid to gaseous state above the boiling point. Liquid to gaseous state is happening below the boiling point, that is called as evaporation. Okay? Next topic is rate of evaporation. Okay. What are the terms depends on evaporation? The first one is temperature. How it will be depend on temperature? Temperature increases, evaporation increases, because temperature increases means kinetic energy of the molecules increases, tendency to move of the molecule, that is also increases. That's the reason intermolecular force of attraction speedily to recover, and it will be very easy to change gas. That means evaporation increases. Temperature increases, evaporation increases. Point number 2, surface area of the liquid. Surface area increases, evaporation is also increases. I will take a small piece of paper and bending in a very smaller one like that, and put it into water and allow to wet. It's not easy to wet how much of fast, but in the same condition I am just open this paper like that, area increased, and put it into water and allow to evaporate, very easily to evaporate, because area increases, evaporation increases. Point number 3, humidity. Humidity means how much of water content present in the air atmosphere. Air atmosphere, already how many water contents are there. So humidity increases means already water contents are there. So it's a not chance to absorb another more. So that means humidity increases, evaporation decreases. At the same time, humidity is less, more absorption will be happen. That means evaporation increases. So humidity increases, evaporation decreases. Humidity decreases, evaporation increases. And the next one, nature of the liquid. Different liquids have different boiling point and different evaporation rate, like that. Okay, that means boiling point increases, evaporation decreases, because evaporations below the boiling point is happening on evaporation. So boiling point increases, evaporation decreases. One of the example, we should take water, at the same time spirit. Which one is more evaporate? Spirit is more evaporate. So that is depends on the object, depends on the liquid. The rate of evaporation is also different. These are the points depends on rate of evaporation. The last topic, evaporations feels cooling effect. How it will be happen? I will take a small drop of water into my skin, okay, and allow to evaporate. What happen? Actually, what is evaporation? That liquid form changes into vapor form. So how it will be changed? Absorb some energy, absorb some heat. So that heat is absorbed from my body. So that heat is absorbing from my body, the water is turned into vapor. So heat is absorbing. So my body, that particular space of my body experienced absence of heat. Absence of heat means cooling effect. So that's the reason we have to tell it as evaporation is given some cooling effect. So like that expression, when the liquid evaporates, it will require heat to change its state, one state to liquid state to vapor state. That's the absence of heat. Absence of heat is called as cooling. Okay, thank you.